When you stop making this mistake in the gym, you'll start making real progress. If you don't already know me, I'm Chris. I was an ex-GB gymnast and head of education for one of the UK's leading personal training gyms, and now I help guys who feel stuck get into the shape of their lives. Doing 3 sets of 10 is what's holding you back. If you fix this, you'll start seeing progress immediately. At first, when you first start going to the gym, your body responds to pretty much everything. That's called newbie gains. That's why doing 3 sets of 10 is a pretty good idea for beginners. It's simple, it's easy enough to recover from, and it gives you enough reps to learn the skill of the movement that you're trying to do, and you'll probably still grow in the process. But if you've been lifting for longer than 6 months and you're still defaulting to 3 sets of 10 on everything, that's a big part of why you feel stuck. See, reps are the mother variable. They dictate everything else about your workout. The number of sets, the tempo, but most importantly, the intensity and the load that you use for that set. 12 to 15 reps, the weight has to be relatively light. 1 to 6 reps, you're going to be picking a heavier weight. So that's step 1. Start doing fewer reps and lifting heavier weight and you'll see progress fast. But if you want to turbocharge your progress, this next part matters even more, because it's not enough just to do the reps and go through the motions. You have to train hard. That part's unavoidable. And there's 2 ways to measure effort. RPE, which is the rate of perceived exertion, or reps in reserve. And RPE is basically just rating your set out of 10. How hard was it out of 10? Fine in most cases, but in my humble but accurate opinion, it's pretty lacking. Reps in reserve is miles better. It gets you to ask yourself, how many more reps could I have done like that? And if your answer is more than 2, then either do more reps or slightly increase the load until your answer is closer to 0 or 1. And that's how you can standardize training hard whilst also forcing your body to continue to adapt. And if you learned something from this, do me a favor and send this to a mate who also needs to hear it.